It could be the biggest shake-up of the Dangerous Dogs Act since it came into force more than 20 years ago. Owners to be held far more responsible if their dogs go on to kill or injure. At the moment, the maximum sentence handed down to owners of dogs that kill people is 2 years in prison. The public is now being asked whether this should be increased to 7 years, 10 years, 14 years or life. And owners of dogs that injure someone or kill a guide dog, for example, could face between 3 and 10 years in prison under the plans. Whatever happens, it's too late for Shirley and Michael Anderson. Earlier this year, their daughter Jade was killed by a pack of dogs at a house she was visiting near Wigan. But the dog's owner wasn't prosecuted as the attack happened on private property and the dogs weren't banned breeds.
We welcome the changes. We think it's a next step forward. But the main campaign, what we're trying to do is we're trying to stop early prevention from it happening in the first place. Dog control notices, educating people, you know, making sure your dog's on a lead in public places, parks. You know, you go to your local park, you see dogs just roaming about, there's little children playing. And these are all early signs, indications of what can happen.
It's really hard. But we want to try and help other people with it.
We just don't want other people to go through what we're going through. We have 2 other children as well, and you know, your everyday things that you do in life, like you sit down for a meal together, your family holidays, even just going to the shops in your car, you know, and even know that you feel that she's there with you all the time. And we love her unconditionally, but she's not here.
There are worries that threatening irresponsible dog owners with lengthy prison sentences might force some to take drastic action.
It may have the effect of people who are beginning to identify that the dog is aggressive may suddenly decide to abandon the dog because they're then fearful of what might happen in the future. So we could be in a position where we have an increased number of aggressive dogs being released or abandoned as strays, and that of course would be a considerable danger to the public.
Charities like the RSPCA aren't convinced either. They say more should be done to prevent attacks in the first place, rather than punish the owners when the damage is done. Nick Martin, Sky News, Manchester.